Greetings and welcome to Commander class. In today's class is going to be a little bit different because we have finished with sorceries. We've done instances, artifacts, lands and stuff like that. So now we're going on to creatures. Now when it comes to creatures, I could go on about, I can do class and class on each type of creature, each creature type. But again, all of it or majority of it would be nonsense. So this is going to be a special class where I'm just going to be talking about what is a finite version of a creature. Then I'm going to go over what other types of creatures I'll be going over in the next few classes. So if there's any I missed or any you want more specifics on, let me know in the comments down below and I will make a class on additional to that. But first I want to give a word from our sponsor. The sponsor of this video is me. I have started an Etsy page where I'm going to try and be selling clothes that I've designed, thought would be funny, thought would be cool, thought would be amazing on people's bodies. So I literally spent maybe a month or two looking at different resources and stuff to come up with the nicest clothes I could possibly find, with the coolest designs that I have done myself, with stuff like playmats, hoodies, t-shirts. I'm going to try and do phone cases. They're harder than I thought, but I do think that it is a really good thing to actually put into. So if you would like to help me out or help the channel out, please go onto my Etsy. It will be linked down below and you'll be able to find very nice clothing and also be supporting the channel. So links down below, and also if there's any other designs I will be putting on any of my social media, so please follow me there as well. So for the next few classes we will be going over, again, creatures, that's this one, token creatures, artifact creatures, legendary creatures, and enchantment creatures. But to help explain what a creature, it is a permanent type, probably the most used and most known when it comes to Magic the Gathering. It is legit it will say in the center of the bar just like creature or legendary creature, and then it is literally a being of some sorts. You get variations of different ones. The more known ones are like dragons and slivers and elves, and anything you can think of is probably a creature type. But then you get creatures like Kor, Saltari and Zuberas, which again, when it comes to creature types, it doesn't really matter what the creature type, it will say if it does or not. But there is a lot of creature types that even me playing for years and years and years have never heard of or seen until I actually see the card, and then I'm like, oh, that's a Silsabi Tulabi, and I'm like, cool, I did not know that was the name of whatever creature type that is. Now when it comes to creature types, it really doesn't matter. It does in a sort of sense, because there are cards like, for example, humans get +1/+1, all elves tap for green mana, but when it comes to that, you don't really need to look hard. You don't need to really research hard. I will link down below. If you write in a creature type, it will show you every single version of that creature type. But also it's one of those things where you can easily just read the center bar just going human, human, elf, elf, dragon, dragon. They're the main ones. There's a lot of cards, like some have thousands and thousands of different cards. And then there's ones that they were like, we're just going to put like 5 cards and name them Katoots. And there you go. New creature type, and then they're never reprinted again and they are forgotten about. Another way to tell if it's a creature card is by the bottom corner. It will have 2 numbers. It will have a number / a number, or for example, XX ***. This is to kind of variation of it's a power and toughness. The first number is its power, the second number is its toughness. So again, if you do not know, if you are brand new at the game or have lived under a rock, the first number is if I attack you, that number is how much damage I'll be doing to you or a planeswalker or whatever I attack. The second number is, it's like blocking power. So if you attack me, we'll say with a 12/12 and I block with a 4/4, 12 - 4 is in the minus digit, so it dies and is then put into the graveyard. But the good thing about that is, for example, if you have a 4/4 and I have a 12/12 and you attack and I block with my 12/12, unless you play something else, your creature dies. So the first one is how much damage it can do, and then the second number is how much damage it can take. Now, when it comes to this, there's many other variations, and I know I'm going to get in the comments being like, what about like if your lightning bolt, it does the second number. That's its power and toughness, PT, if you ever remember that game. So I know this was going to be a very, very short class because I just need to describe kind of what a creature is. Now I could go on, as I said before, there is hundreds of creature types and I could go on and go through every single one of them, but I know that would be very boring and there's not much information to go off when it comes to these other than that's a dragon. There's many dragons. Dragon. So that's why I thought these creature classes are going to be short. I'm just going to say the different variations of creatures, so like legendary, token, and artifacts. So again, if there is any, let me know in the comments down below. If you have a favorite creature type, let me know in the comments down below. Do all that YouTubey stuff. I'm literally halfway to the first point I want to get to, which again, I want to thank everyone so far. But as always, if you like this commander class, I have last week's commander class here, a playlist with all the commander classes here, and a subscribe button here, which again, all the support does help, and I want to thank everyone for being so kind and stuff, and I'll see you all in the next video.